But I'll be here again tomorrow night, most likely. So glad when everybody comes back to say hello and hang out. It's like a deja vu, one after the other. A silver one, or a white one and a white one, or is that silver? Am I blind? That's silver. Oh yeah, that's what I'm all about. Gang, gang. We'll get everybody around. Tell all your friends. Turning this into a hangout, man. Oh yeah. Awesome. I can't wait till he does. Tell everybody. Tell everybody. Nah, man, we hanging out. That's what we do. We like to be happy, be merry. That's what it is. That's a pretty good shot right there. Kind of like that. It was a time. But it's all good. Today is a new day. We create new things. That's what we're all about. That's hilarious. Tomb Raider. Well, I was showing just before you got on. I don't know if you saw. So you see that? Hold on. We're going to get into this here in a second. You're mentioning old video games. This piece right here is for my Atari. And then this piece right here is so that I can get some of my older game systems hooked up and streaming. Hey, what's happening, Casual Chaos? So yeah, there is one other piece that I am waiting on. That will be the final piece so I can actually show some of the old Atari games. Because I thought what would be cool is, you see all these racing games here. Something in me wants to break out a game that was called Knight Rider. And one of the first racing games that you could buy on a home console. So. Yeah, I remember Driver. Hell yeah. Well, I haven't really gotten into that Casual Chaos, but I do appreciate you offering. When it comes around, I will let you know for sure. But as of right now, I'm not really doing those things at the moment. But thank you. Oh yeah, there are all kinds of racing games. Because what I'm actually looking for, so in my grand collection of things, I should have, just for you NASCAR people out there, I should have a NASCAR game from the, I think it's the mid to late 80s, that was on Nintendo. So I got some really weird stuff out there, yeah. But I got to dig it all up and then brush all the dust, and hopefully we don't have any corrosion on some of these circuit boards, because they have been in all kinds of places over the years, shall we say. So fingers crossed that everything's twerking, as it were. And around the corner for the win. There it goes. 81 911 turbo. Across the line. Nice. Gran Turismo 2 is a double disc. All right, let me. All right. All right, let me see here. Is there any more races we need to get into? I think we're just about done for the evening. But Casual Chaos, send me a message. Definitely talk to you. I'm not saying no, bro. But I am, like I said, I'm just not ready to deal with that stuff at the moment. So by all means, send me a message. For sure we'll talk about it. What game was it, Volvo guy? Ridge Racer. Yeah, I remember that game. I don't know if I remember playing it all that much. I think I played it once or twice, like as a rental, but I don't think I ever had it. Awesome. And let me go. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Casual Chaos, what's your name on Discord? Because I don't see it for some odd reason. Destruction Derby. I played the Twisted Metal series. I remember a lot of those on the older systems. But I seem to always rent those. Or maybe I was borrowing them from friends. Can't remember. Here we go. Back over here. Over here. Oh, hold on. What is going on with that? Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Why don't I see it? Why isn't this working? Ridiculous ass thing. If you have Ridge Racer, that'd be cool. What system was it for? Do you remember? White Zombie. Also, Road Rage, Road Rash. Road Rash? I can't remember now. There were a few of them that we played. That's for damn sure. Loved Road Rash. That was my favorite. That was my favorite, man. The username is not coming up for some reason on Discord. Yeah, Sega was like the first system that Road Rash appeared on. All right, hold on. Let me see. There it is. Got it. For whatever reason, didn't want to work on my desktop, but I got it to work another way. So we're good. Hit me up. PlayStation 1. See, that's the one I got to dig up. I got to dig up my PS1. I don't know where my PS1 is, because I think I might have lent it to somebody when I got my PS2. But I think I might have kept games, but I can't remember. Because I think the PS2 would play PS1 games, if I remember correctly. That's why I got rid of my PS1. So I may still have my PS1 games, if I can find them, but I don't have my PS1. Do you really? Because we can start going through some of those suckers. So look at this. There we go. Bam. So this, get a little bit closer if you can read it. So it's so I can plug the old red, white, and yellows and get an HDMI signal. Now, this box is the old converter that you used on the Atari to put it through a TV. Well, this unit doesn't work by itself, so to go to HDMI. So we're going to get into some older stuff. If I can find all the right pieces. Yep. I can do my Nintendo. So that's what I'm looking forward to. And we're going to try to get into some of that stuff. I got to find all of it. It is here, there, and everywhere. So if you got those games,